Huge global problem, and a group of women decided to raise awareness for this in an interesting way. 46 women climbed Mount Kilimanjaro on National Human Trafficking Awareness Day, and some of them join me right now, and it's great to have you all here.
Thank you.
And I'm not sure which one of you is which. We've got Cathey Anderson.
That's me.
Hi, Cathey. Madison Baczewski.
Hi.
And there's Madison and Tina Yeager. Thank you all for joining us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so Cathey, we'll start with you. Why?
Well, the whole purpose is, as you said, the issue of modern-day slavery, exploitation of women, oppression is huge. It's bigger than any other time in history. And most of us have no idea that that's the case. And so as we looked at this, we decided, what can we do about it? Operation Mobilization is an organization that picked up on this. They're in 118 countries of the world. They have projects all over. And so we identified some projects that are all about empowering and reducing the vulnerability of women in the majority world, so in the developing world. So that was the point and purpose, is just trying to be the voice for those that don't have a voice. And so we have, Madison's 18, and I won't tell my age, but I'm a grandmother. And Tina's right in the middle. And, oh, yeah. And so
awesome.
Our oldest climber was 73, and
wow.
So the whole point and purpose was women climbing for women.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Madison, you're young, but obviously concerned about this issue. What is it about this issue that strikes you?
Well, a lot of our climbers, well, a handful, came from passive abuse. We had some rape victims. We had one girl at least who had come out of trafficking. She was sold into trafficking, and I was coming from the other side of that. I've had a blessed life. I've been so privileged. I had a father who fought for me and defended me my whole life, and the safest place in the world for me is my bed. But there are girls who, their bed is a place of danger and destruction and of death and disease, and I could be a statistic and I'm not. So what am I going to do with that? Am I going to work for my own success, or am I going to go and be a servant and go to the ends of the world and help those who need my help? And so my heart was ignited, and I'm so privileged and so gifted to be a part of this.
Good for you. So Tina, why Mount Kilimanjaro?
Mount Kilimanjaro. Cathey? It was Cathey's vision, Mount Kilimanjaro, to begin with. It signified a mountain that the peak of it is Uhuru Peak. And that stands for freedom, which just is amazing for us to climb to the top of this peak and be able to represent the freedom of women and children that are oppressed around the world. Mm-hmm. So that particular mountain was a beast. And it was a beast. And it was a tough mountain, and going up there and getting to the top of that was just incredible.
Did everybody make it?
No, but the majority did. We had some great statistics. We had 90% of the women actually summited, so that's incredible.
Yeah, that's great.
So especially,
Cathey, you didn't just, let's just all gather and climb. There was preparation, a rigorous preparation.
Yes. Well, first of all, the thing was, you get this vision, and then you say, okay, what do I do with it? And you start telling it. It was amazing how we were able to gather 48 women just from the United States, from 10 different states, but then from 10 different countries. Mm-hmm. So then you get this all put together, and trying to pull that many women together in the mountain, you can imagine. And to get along
language issues.
Yeah, just a bit. And so it was, and then the preparation. And these gals, these two are from Florida. Fortunately, I'm from California. We have mountains. Florida, they were going to the highest stadium. They could find a lot of just getting out there and putting your feet on the ground and just walking. Now, the altitude was what will put you in. So trying to get as high as you possibly can was the key. Because your lungs have to adjust to the changes in the air. Yeah.
exactly.
So you have to pause. How long did it take to do the climb?
It's 4.5 days up and 1.5 very quick days down.
Practically a little longer.
Yes. Yes, somewhere.
So obviously the important thing here is to make sure that this climb translated into awareness of the human trafficking. How did you make sure that the climb meant that the word got out from the climb?
It was, we always laugh. We say, this is so grassroots, it just smells green. I mean, it was just amazing. But really, when the women started, it's a woman telling a woman telling a woman telling a woman, and then it just started going to that viral world. It just started spreading. And as I mentioned, so many people are completely unaware of the magnitude I mean, there's so much more to it than just trafficking. Trafficking is a huge part of it, but just modern day slavery and the oppression of women. I mean, when you look at maternal deaths, it's just because of lack of health care in some of these countries. And so, oh, and by the way, the safest place to give birth? Ireland. Who knew? So as we're going, I'm still scratching my head. I'm sure somebody will let us know why that is. But just trying to get out there, and that's how it's been. It's just been a very grassroots, people telling people, and as opportunities such as this to be able to have you invite us on and just say, become aware, educate yourself. There are a couple of great books. I know the State Department did this. This was very eye-opening. Trafficking in Persons Report. You can Google that for the State Department, and it tells you which countries they tier you. Either 1, 2, or 3. United States is a 1. We know we have a problem. This is what we're doing about it. A 2 says we know we have a problem. We're making efforts. A 3 says we know we have a problem and we're not really doing anything about it. So becoming aware in those manners, I think, is really key and critical as our responsibility, particularly as women, to see what's going on.
Where is there a website where you bring some of these?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone? www.thefreedomclimb.net, and that actually will give you information on all the projects. The Operation Mobilization and the Freedom Climb are actually, our whole goal was to be able to fund them, and we are trying to raise $1.4 million so we can affect 10,000 women and children over the next year. So we'd love to get the communities involved. If you want more information, go to our website. We'd love to hear from you and help you get involved as well.
And we have that website up right now. It is, again, thefreedomclimb.net. And you're also on Twitter. People can follow you. It's at The Freedom Climb. And again, this climb, Madison, was just the beginning. A lot of these women are now becoming involved in all of these many different ventures that are stemming from this.
Yeah, the mountain broke us down, and it gave us perspective on a whole new level. And I know that for the past year and the week on Kilimanjaro, it changed my life. It changed everything I saw myself doing and everywhere I saw myself going. And I'm excited to see all the doors that open and all the ones that we walk through and everything that happens with the Freedom Climb.
We do have some events coming up as well. We are planning in Atlanta the weekend of Mother's Day, the Saturday of Mother's Day. We're going to do a hike. We're also doing, in September in Colorado, we're going to do a conference and a climb, and we're going to plan another international climb as well. So if you go to the website, you'll also get information on the details as they get unfolded. So.
Sounds great. Are you listening, Atlanta and Colorado? And like she said, pretty much anywhere you can get involved, and at least with donations. So, all right, thank you so much. Cathey Anderson, Madison Baczewski, and Tina Yeager. Congratulations, and best of luck in your future ventures.
Thank you so much for having us.
And we're going to take a quick